Good day and welcome, my friends, back to another episode of TeoTube. Today, I am watching the infamous Dhar Man. If you remember from my most critical video, uh, a lot of this guy's content was played in that, and after tracking it down, which took a span of like 4 seconds, I have decided I am going to be watching the Gold Digger video and whatever else I feel in making this in this staggering production. Before I go on, though, if you guys have watched my earlier videos, you'll know that I've talked about the mop on my head and how crazy it looks, how crazy it looked, and how messy it was, and I actually kind of like that, but I hope to grow that back. But if you notice, I don't mean to direct all the attention to my head, but it's just because I've talked about it in the past. I feel it's only appropriate to mention it now. I finally shaved it, and you know I missed the mop, but it's nice to have some of that vitamin D, you know, that sun on my scalp, and it is just a nice feeling. Also, I can properly wash my head now because I don't know, trying to wash it in the past, it felt like it was a curtain. It was very difficult to move the soap around with all that hair. But you know what? Yeah, you know, my friends are still calling me Scruffy, which is the name I got from having all that big old mop. But I asked them to call me Shavy in the meantime because I got the. But Scruffy still stands, and honestly, I quite like the name. But that is all. Enough with that tangent. Let's watch this Darman production. But before we do, actually, one more tangent. Just wanted to read this quote right here. We are not just telling stories, we're changing lives. Filmmaker, entrepreneur, Darman Studios. Well, I'm excited. Let's watch these Dar bangers. All right.
Oh, baby. I'm so excited. I think I know what it is. You know how badly I've wanted this bag.
I want you to have everything you want in life, babe.
Wait, what is this?
Kate Spades? I don't know why I paused the video.
Kate Spade? I can't be caught wearing Kate Spade. I told you I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag.
I know, but Bella, things are pretty tight right now.
What's this? You bought me this like $700 bag? No, I wanted this $700 bag, you degenerate. Christ. It's going to be very painful to sit through this, not because the production's bad, but just because it's being acted well. Or well enough to make me wince at the clear entitlement that's being displayed on screen.
Baby, I promise, once my business takes off, I'll buy you any bag you want. Just have some faith in me, please.
Whatever. That stupid idea of yours, it's never gonna take off. I won't be caught dead wearing a cheap bag like this.
Okay, perhaps to translate I won't be caught dead wearing a cheap bag like this. The subtitle here doesn't make any sense. I won't be caught dead wearing a cheap bag like this.
Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's go.
Buddy, I'd suggest returning the bag and using the proceeds for dinner, if you can't afford it. Maybe, better yet, so if you wanna, my personal opinion, I'm no financial expert, but I think your bank would significantly improve if you let go of what is clearly a dwindling asset. I'm talking about the girl.
Okay.
I don't understand. The car doesn't look bad. Is she disgusted with it? What's computer enhanced picture? Look at this. Look at her expression here. This is a nice car. I don't even have a car. This looks nice. There's a red streak right. Is that? I think there's a logo. I'm not familiar with car brands. Is that the one with the horse on it? I don't know. What? This is an unrealistic amount of pettiness for someone to have. This is dang.
Okay. So what do you feel like eating?
So I'm craving steak and wine.
Oh, I was thinking maybe something a little less expensive. How about Denny's?
Denny's.
Hey, don't take shots at Denny's. I myself am not I'm not a fan of Denny's. You know, but it's a respectful establishment. Don't take shots at Denny's. You want to talk about business? You were talking about businesses earlier and how his isn't successful. Well, Denny's is successful. I don't think that point really stands in terms of making any sense. Let's continue.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding?
You're gonna take me, a girl that looks like this, into Denny's for dinner?
I bet he wants to. There was a pun in the making there. I swear to God, I had a pun there. I've forgotten it.
No, come on, please start.
Here we go again. When are you finally gonna get rid of this junk and get a nice car?
You want to talk about junk? Perhaps he can get a head start in getting rid of junk by getting rid of you.
Bella, I'm telling you, once this business takes off, I'm going to be able to take you wherever you want to go.
What? Why do you... Alright, like... I understand that he's upset, but why do he sound like that? He sounds like a... Let's just...
I'm telling you, once this...
I'm telling you! He sounds like a... Sounds like a 5-year-old who just dropped his lollipop. That's an interesting voice, okay.
business takes off, I'm going to be able to take you wherever you want to go.
How many times do I have to tell you that your stupid idea is not gonna work?
I don't see you contributing to this relationship, Belle. You just seem to take and take and take. Doesn't like Denny's, I can't believe it.
There we go. Please, just have some faith in me.
Belle, have some faith in me. Have some faith in me. I mean, if you dump me, it's not like you have a job. I mean, you kind of, like, I'm kind of in a position to exploit you, baby. Have some faith in me, or I'm gonna throw you out on the streets unexpectedly, baby. Haha. Aye, when we walk into Denny's, you better have a smile on your face.
Stop acting like a loser. 'Cause I really hope nobody sees me in this crappy car.
Hey, babe.
What is going on here?
I'm excited you're here. Oh, you were able to...
Darman, you ain't fooling me. Now, gentlemen, before I continue, I just need to establish I am not a man of fashion. I do not care about Louis Vuitton bags. I do not know much about cars, as my ignorance was clearly expressed just a little while ago, but that is not a Louis, that is a paper bag. That is a paper bag, Darman. That is cutting the quality. The one that you had earlier, that was leather. This is paper. This is... You're not fooling me, Darman. Unless the bag is in that bag, which, I think that's the bag that, people would put the bags that they bought in. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've misread the situation. Regardless, I thought I was being fooled there. Perhaps I just misread the situation.
to get the bag you wanted.
Yeah, well, you weren't gonna do it, so I had to take care of it myself.
Great. Now you can start with the other lists of apparent problems. How about you fix the car?
Well, I'm happy for you. Anyways, take a seat. So, babe, we've been together for almost a year now.
A year? This is the biggest issue I think I have personally with Darman Productions. Some of the things in it just seem to have a bit of a disconnection from reality. I don't think most couples marry in a year. Mind you, I guess under these circumstances, I mean, if this guy were to stay with her any longer without putting a ring on it, it's likely that he would probably dump her. So, you know what, I guess I'll just stop when I'm mad. There might be some more sense to this than I initially considered.
I'm so grateful to have you in my life. I can't imagine my life without you. So, Bella, will you marry me?
What is that?
Denny's called. No, I don't have anything. There was a joke there. Alright, I'm just gonna give up the rest of
Are
the
you
video.
kidding? That doesn't even look like a 2-carat ring.
A 2-carat ring. My friend, I'm not entirely sure what you're expecting. I mean, I thought this would be a practiced gold digger. I thought with all the attitude that she had on her, you know, she would have been a refined gold digger. You know, she would have been cultured. But it just seems like she's just attacking this guy with it just seems so sloppy. I mean, you know he's in a financially demanding situation. I mean, did you really expect him to give you a 2-carat gold ring? I mean, I suppose that's a part of being a gold digger. They're entitled, and they just expect everything to be provided to them, despite the clearly damning financial situation that this guy is in. But that's not the kind of gold diggers I'm familiar with. I know gold diggers to be practiced, masters of their craft. If this was a meticulous, methodical gold digger, she would have taken that ring, taken everything this guy had, and then moved on to the next one. That's how you know that she's more so an idiot and not and lacking in character than one of those. There is no such thing as a good gold digger. They're only gold diggers that are good at what they do.
It's so small.
I know, and I want to give you the best of everything this world has to offer. I promise you, if you have some faith in me, once my business takes off, I will give you the stone of your dreams.
Look, let's get one thing clear, okay? Your business is never gonna take off. And no, I am not going to marry you, and I'm not gonna be caught wearing that tiny diamond on my finger. You know what? Estefan was right.
Who's Estefan? Who's Estefan?
You're never gonna change.
Estefan? Who's Estefan?
The other guy I'm seeing. You didn't seriously think I was gonna wait around until you get me the things that I really want. Who do you think got me this bag?
I don't understand.
You've been cheated on, buddy. Now the doors have come down, and Estefan is your bloody harbinger.
And, babe, please, have some faith.
No. I am...
You still want... She just admitted to cheating. No, I'm done. I'm the one that's clearly been wronged in this situation. I'm so done. You're financially struggling, and you can't provide me a carat gold drink? Christ alive. You better get... You better pack your bags, babe, because I'm packing my bags, and I'm heading to Alfonso, because he's the white knight of my dreams.
done. I need a real man who can satisfy my needs. Good luck with your business, which is never gonna take off.
John was devastated and could...
Where did this narrator come out of? Hold on a second. John was devastated. He couldn't believe the leech that he had called a girlfriend for a whole year had been secretly seeing a man behind his back. But now, with his dreams crushed, and with nothing else to lose, John is gonna beat Bella and damn her to Dennys. In this episode of John Ballsy, I don't know.
couldn't believe that Bella had left him. Bella ends up going to Estefan and having a really good time with her new guy. She finally met someone who could take care of her needs and buy her expensive gifts. Meanwhile, John slowly got over the breakup and really focused on his business. Before long, John met someone new that believed in him and wasn't in it for the money. Bella, on the other hand, comes to visit Estefan only to find out he's buying expensive gifts for another girl. Her life started going down while John's started going up.
I think John contacted a sorcerer, and with the use of blood magic, cursed fate, basically, weaved fate into his favor. That's just a theory.
His business ends up taking off. Then one day, they happen to run into each other.
Oh my god. John.
Hey, Bella. Long time no see.
Wow, you look amazing. Is that a Louis bag?
Yeah, picked up a little something. I thought you didn't like Kate Spade.
Oh, that's just for a friend. So, is this your car?
Yeah, just picked it up. Pretty nice, right?
Yeah. Listen, I really can't stop thinking about you.
Maybe I was wrong. I misjudged her. She is a practiced gold digger. Look at that face. That's evil incarnate.
I don't understand. What about your new boyfriend?
John's refined. He's too smart. This guy's too smart. He buffed up his intelligence stat. Big ol'... Look, I'm just pressing pause at the exact... I'm pressing pause at the perfect time. I gotta screenshot this. What am I... Alright. 5:26. We'll come back for it later.
Stefan? The rich guy?
Oh, that's over. He ended up... Anyway, remember that ring you got me? I've been thinking, and actually, I'm really fine with this up.
There she is. Hey, you look beautiful. Oh, let me introduce you, Bella. This is Rose, Rose Bella. We used to date like years ago.
Hey, nice to meet you. I didn't realize you had a new girlfriend.
Oh. Actually, it's fiance. John proposed a week ago. Isn't it amazing?
Ha! Dhar, man, you've done it again. You've managed to make another satisfying plot twist. Look, man, that is the face of success. Dhar, man, you've inspired me. I also will create quality content like you. I will become an entrepreneur. I don't know where I'm going with this.
Told him he didn't have to do so much.
Well, I want you to have everything you want in life, babe.
Aw, thank you, baby. Are you ready to go? We're gonna be late for our dinner reservations.
Right, we wouldn't want you missing the steak and wine.
He's this guy. He's. Oh, this is a refreshing breath of this is a nice breath of fresh air. John is. He's done it. He's bested the villain. He's bested the dreadful Bella.
It was nice seeing you, Bella.
I don't understand. What does she have that I don't?
Well, she believed in me. You see, when you would get mad at me
We got a full-blown flashback going on.
for not being able to buy you a designer bag, Rose would get mad at me for buying her any bag at all. She wanted me to invest my money in the business instead. And when you would get upset at me when I couldn't buy you expensive dinners, Rose would get upset at me if I tried to take her out at all. She would cook me homemade meals so I could focus on my work. And when you left me, for not buying you a big enough diamond? Rose stood by my side, waiting patiently until my business took off, so I could finally buy her the ring she deserved. So you see, she believed in me when I had nothing.
And you are a hoe. Perhaps I passed my boundaries there.
So now I want to give her everything. It was good seeing you, Bella.
A lot of people will show up during your success with their hand out, acting like you owe them something.
Starman! He made a cameo! This is just like, I'm getting the Stan Lee vibes whenever Stan Lee used to pop up. This is huge. Look at this. He's got the tattoos. Glory. This is a face of success. I salute you, Darman.
But if someone doesn't believe in you during your worst, then don't let them celebrate with you during your best. Always prioritize the person that was there for you when you had nothing. That person that helped you save your money rather than spend your money. That person that helps you focus on work rather than get sidetracked by distractions. And that person that believed in your potential even when no one else could see it.
Is he surrounded by pillows? This is a very nice melody. This is a... Oh, look at this. In the background, Dhar's intro. This video is so well organized. I have much to learn, Dhar. Starting with how to brush my teeth. Yours are white, mine are not.
So remember, unless they're riding with you during your low, keep it moving when they show up during your high. Hey, what's up YouTube fam? It's Dhar. I hope you love that message. Now it's time for some giveaway winners and shout outs. On Instagram, we've got Winchell Padland, and on Facebook...
This is... I don't think there's any wisdom to be found there. Well, friends, that's too much Darman to take in one day. I think we're going to have to cut it there. Thank you for tuning into this episode of TeoTube, and you enjoyed this video. I must ask, I've held on for far too long, my friends, but I have to ask. Please like and subscribe. Friends, until next time, I have been Teo, and you have been tubed. Forgive me. Stay safe, everyone, and goodbye.